Clover Chapter 219, Darker Than Black. And before I dive in deep to the nitty gritty of this chapter, of the recap of what happened, what I liked and disliked, this is one of those chapters that really show the embodiment of Magic Knights, especially more so the Black Bulls, because I'm going to say it again like I did in my last review, there's no better team in the Clover Kingdom better than the Black Bulls. Usually I'll say this is just my opinion, but this is a fact. You can say that other teams are your favorite, but the better overall team is the Black Bulls. These past few chapters really showed it, and I think we all gonna look back sometime in the future, a year or 2 years from now when Black Clover is so far in the story, we're gonna look back on these chapters and say this was the foundation, this was the start of something new for the Black Bulls. Because I'm just really impressed of how Tabata handled these characters in the Black Bulls. He made it where every single character in the squad have this certain bond within each other that every Magic Knight squad should have. They are the future of the Clover Kingdom. I just want to throw that out there before we get into this review. So let's get into the review, and guys, I'm going to talk about this the best I can. So if you guys are enjoying videos like this, make sure to leave a like after this video. It really helps the channel in a big way. Or you can like it right now, it's up to you. Subscribe to see more. There are a ton of Black Clover videos on the channel, so browse it through. So let's talk about Black Clover Chapter 219, Darker Than Black. So this chapter picks up from that huge cliffhanger of the Black Bulls in an attempt to rescue Asta from the Magic Congress, or should I say Damnatio Kira. Probably the most hated character in a Black Clover story right now. But this chapter starts off in the most hilarious way ever. Asta is so happy that everyone showed up, saying everyone, but it escalated very quickly when Ghost showed up. He sends an attack spell to Asta trying to kill him and says that I'll judge anyone who touches Marie. You gave Marie a piggyback ride, you must die. And Asta's like, you didn't come here to save me? If anything, Ghost should be trying to kill Damnatio Kira because he just tried to kill your sister, but I guess Ghost only cares about if anybody touch her. Like, he's such a weirdo. Then we see Yami greeting Damnatio Kira, letting him know that, yo, you got my people. And Nero tells Yami, take Asta and go. I don't belong to the people in this generation anyway, so flee from the scene. You don't need me. And this was a selfless act from Nero because she felt as though she is responsible of what happened 500 years ago, but it's not her fault that the devil manipulated Patry and resurrect all of the elves. It's not her fault. Her and Lumiere did their job. No one's seen this coming. No one's seen this devil manipulating this whole situation. And Yami tells Nero, you made yourself comfortable at our home already. It's a little too late for that. After hanging around us for this long, you still don't get it? And we see that Magda and Fenrir and all the other Black Bulls saying that, yo, we already know your story. We know that you were that bird and you were stuck as a bird for 500 years. We know your whole backstory. So they already know what went down with Nero. They already know the history of her encounter with the devil. They know everything. And Yami tells Nero that no one's gonna bat an eye if you join us, someone weird like you. We're already a group of weirdos. All of us are pitch black after all. And we see Yami gives her a Black Bull robe. And this makes it official that Nero is a Black Bull. Even though it was already established, but this is cemented now. Now she has the whole Black Bull starter kit. And let's be honest here, she really wouldn't fit anywhere. She doesn't seem like a Golden Dawn, no Crimson Lion, no Silver Eagles, no Oswald Deer. Black Bulls is literally the perfect spot where she can be at. And we see a flashback of Lumia saying, Sekre, thank you for all the hard work you have done for these past years. And from now on, you can find a new kind of happiness with your friends of this generation. And with her silly magic, Nero is low-key broken, so she's definitely a huge contribution to any squad if she would have joined anyone, but she's definitely a huge contribution to the Black Bulls. Her silly magic is ridiculous, and she's definitely going to be useful. And it makes sense why she stayed away and Lumiere left, because we need someone from that generation 500 years ago to stay because they have so much information. Nero has so much information on things that we really don't know about and things that haven't been revealed yet. She knows a lot. And then we got that foreshadowing of, or we have the reveal of the Swallowtail, that sealing magic that Julius used that was stuck at Hodge. And we know that Swallowtail is Nero or Sekre's last name. So I believe that that is something that's going to play a part in the story of Black Clover later down the line. And we see Nero uses her grimoire and breaks the chains, the handcuffs that were on her. And we see this shot of the Black Bulls. And these shots that Tabata is showing of the Black Bulls all together is some of the best panels that he has done in the story of Black Clover. I'm not saying best art or best design, but the way they are put together is something about them that just so special, and it just screams hype. And I know every single one of you who are watching this review right now, when y'all seen those panels of the Black Bulls, y'all was hyped too. Y'all was shaking our head like, hey, this is fire. And I know you shaking your head right now like, you know what, you're right. So Damnatio tells the Black Bulls that nothing would change here even if you show support to this devil user. The lack of faith for this brat will not go away even if you run amok. In fact, disrupting the order will only increase the crimes of this demon. I understand the weight of your feelings on the matter, but those feelings will not save the country. Now, hear me out. Damnatio Kira made a good point here. Feelings will not save the country. Action will. But at the same time, his action ain't saving the country either. Then we see Damnatio Kira used his magic spell, and he's used scale magic, scale regulate, and he talks about that his scale magic can balance and measure out everyone's power. He has the power to create order of someone's magic, and he says any magic power, no matter how powerful it is meaningless before me. This is overpowered as heck because you see everyone's magic is shrinking. I guess this is the power of the House of Kira. If it's others like him, if he has siblings, it's gonna be a problem. But of course, this only works against people who have magic. Asta has no magic, he has anti-magic. But then we see Asta breaks the spell using a new spell of his own called Demon Slayer Sword Causality Break. Now, I believe this is something we have seen before. I believe this is the same spell he used against Elf Marie. I could be wrong, but it looks very similar to that spell. But Asta is now calling out his spells. He didn't call out his spells back then, so this may be something entirely new, and if it is, this is what I like. And Damnatio Kira is so surprised. He like, my magic effects didn't work, it's nullified, and we see Yami is going in for the kill. And before Yami's katana was able to reach Damnatio Kira, Nozel and Fuegoleon showed up to break up the fight. This is one of the best interruptions in Black Clover. Fuegoleon and Nozel side by side, helping out the Black Bulls. This is awesome, but in a way, they were also trying to help the kingdom. Nozel said, "It would be a shame if we lost such a capable squad member, right?" And Fuegoleon said that there are citizens who recognize your capabilities, no matter what social class you may have. In this situation, they really just saved Yami and the Black Bulls because they were about to commit treason. You was going to lose a strong team because the Clover Kingdom cannot afford to lose anyone right now, especially the Black Bulls. The Black Bulls is the strongest team in the Clover Kingdom, and Captain Yami is arguably the strongest captain in the Clover Kingdom. So this will be a huge loss. And Fuegoleon tells Damnatio Kira that we receive a letter from the Magic Emperor, and it's a mission for the Black Bulls. And in this scroll that Fuegoleon was reading off, it said the Magic Squad, the Black Bulls, are hereby ordered to monitor the person who was allegedly linked to the demon while in exile from the country. They are tasked with conducting and also investigating the demon's movements outside the country. And Yami's like, I get it. He used Fuegoleon Nozel to use their royal privileges as captains as well to send this message to Damnatio Kira. Now this is huge because this definitely sparks the idea that the Black Bulls are definitely heading to another kingdom, and I think they are heading to the Spade Kingdom, because remember, Julius said that this kingdom is known as the Nation of Demons. That is the perfect place to investigate some demon history, and it's just like in my theory video where I made that the Black Bulls and Asta will have to leave the kingdom. And it's happening, and it really sucks when you make these prediction videos and it happens to be true. It's almost like you're spoiling yourself, but I just can't help it. I can't help to make Black Clover theory videos, and anybody that's really invested into the Black Clover story, it can happen to any of us. All of us have these predictions that happen to be true. So this is what I like in the Black Clover story. It's so deep, it's so much to talk about. And Nozel Silva says that this court hearing is now over. The Magic Knights has spoken. We are going to settle this. We are going to worry about Asta. He's in our case now. And Augustus Clover is so pissed off. He's like, that dang Julius is still doing whatever he wants, even when he's gone. Now, I gotta go through a Black Clover reread because now that I think about it, not a lot of people seen Julius die. It makes me think that they probably think that Julius is still alive and just went somewhere and they don't know where he's at, but he just still doing his own thing and don't know that he's a kid. But if they do, then that is going to be something that's going to be a game changer. But someone inform me in the comment section and let me know, when Julius died, did everyone know? Because I don't think that is the case, because for what I remember, no one knew about Julius' death, because soon as he died, a lot of things happened in the Clover Kingdom, you know, the elf reincarnation. So people didn't have time to think, they ain't had time to see what was going on. So I think that Julius is still alive. Well, he is alive, but in their minds, he never died. So that makes sense. But I do like this because this shows that Julius still has power within the Clover Kingdom, and he's still the Wizard King. He's still viewed as a Wizard King. So to all the Black Clover content creators out there, even myself, all of us who made videos about the next Wizard King after Julius' death, those videos really did not age well, especially given the circumstances now. But hey, it is what it is. So Asta is complete shock, after listening to what just happened, knowing that he's exiled and the Black Bulls gotta monitor him and investigate the Demon Nation or this demon investigation. He's like, what now? What are we gonna do now? And Yami tells him that to prove that you're innocent, we're going abroad. And that is where the chapters end. So that is showing that Yami knows that they have to go to some different nations or different mini nations. They may go to a lot of nations. This might be a One Piece adventure where they're investigating every kingdom or every foreign land. They may not go straight to the Spade Kingdom. They may have to go to other kingdoms, because you have to go to other kingdoms in order to get to the Spade Kingdom, because the Spade Kingdom is right on top. And between it, you have all these other kingdoms. So it's possible that we may get to see the Heart Kingdom, which I really want to see. I may make videos after this, probably Monday, and see and talk about the Spade Kingdom, but we just need more information of the Spade Kingdom. I have to jog up some theory or some kind of discussion, but we'll see. We still don't know where is the vice captain of the Black Bulls. I will make a video about that. So if you want to stick around for that, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and remember, like this video if you enjoyed it. It helps the channel a lot. This chapter was something special. This was awesome. So catch you guys in the next one, and I'm out.